why, but I didn't think I was gonna come to the beach. For some reason I thought it was like more inland than it actually is, and this is just such a pleasant surprise. It can also be literally the most terrifying thing. How crazy is that, right? Like, the most beautiful thing is also the most terrifying thing. Nothing's more terrifying and yet more beautiful than the ocean to me. Okay, I think this water is actually like super warm.
I need y'all to know that first and foremost, my brain is very much lagging. This is my third time trying to start this video. I feel like I've just been talking too slow and taking too many gaps, and that's probably super annoying. I have a lot to say, and you're probably gonna want to hear this, okay? So, first of all, if you probably saw, I probably threw some clips of the Jacksonville side of things. If you're new to my channel, when I travel, I take you guys along with me and we just go hunt for Dollar Trees in whatever area that I'm in. And this was my first time going to Jacksonville, Florida. It was funny because when this trip came up, I was like, oh, I've already been to Jacksonville, and I have not. I've never been to Jacksonville in my entire life. I think I was confusing it with Orlando. And because I was confusing it with Orlando, in my head, I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to see the beach. Like, I didn't even know that there was a Jacksonville beach. So I get there and I'm mapping myself, and I'm like, oh, like I can literally go to the beach. So because of that, and it was really only a one night stay, I just fell in love with the beach, and I sat there for hours. And because of that, I only hit up one Dollar Tree, and it was like not great. I found at least one very exciting find. Now, if you live in Florida and you are a Florida native, you know that there's interesting folks, and there's interesting folks no matter where you go. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys this, especially from all the traveling that I've done. But in Florida, you're guaranteed to see it. It's a guarantee. You're gonna see something that you probably normally might not ever see. You're gonna see it in Florida. To this gas station, and I see this gentleman, and by the way, I am in a very small town. This is not by the beach. This is actually the opposite direction of the beach from Jacksonville Airport, and I'm in this very tiny town. And I see this guy, and he's got 2 luggages with him, and he's just sitting on the curb in front of this gas station. And there's no hotels, like there's nothing like this in this little town. It's like super small again. And I immediately think to myself, I'm like, well, that's an interesting thing to see in a small town. Like, in a populated city, you probably would, of course, see something like that. So I'm thinking to myself how, like, it just caught my attention, you know? And I'm like, why isn't his luggage in his car? That's my first thought. Like, why isn't his luggage in his car? And whatever, move on, fast forward, go to lunch, stuff. And I'm driving back towards Jacksonville Airport. And I'm going down this like road, right? This is like the main road that brought me into this little town. And it's nothing but trees, road on road on road. There's no houses, there's no stops, there's no restaurants, there's no nothing. It's just a road with tall Florida trees. And I wish I had my camera rolling because this man was wheeling one of his luggages with him down this road. The other luggage was like, let's just say 15 feet behind him. Then he stopped. He stopped with the luggage he had. He walked back, grabbed the other luggage, and wheeled it up. And then grabbed the other one again, and then continued to walk. And I actually like slowed down to stop and watch this. And that's what he continued to do. He walked one of the luggages a portion of the way, and then he'd go back, get the other one, and this kind of method is what he was doing. Even though both of his hands were free, and I saw him use both of his arms, so one didn't look broken or anything. I didn't have the heart to tell him to use both hands. I don't know, he seemed happy, so you know, there's that. But anyways, we're gonna do a Jacksonville haul, but clearly from home. And like I said, I'm gonna link all of my travels down below. And I recently just went to Houston for the day and found a couple of things there. I still would like to know where these TikTokers, where do they live? They're the ones that I feel like are finding everything. I'm like, where do you live? How are you finding all this? Anyways, whatever. But I feel like I did not too bad, okay? My total here today is $36.50. And I like it. I like that number. Your girl here, sometimes I go into Dollar Tree and it's jackpots and it's like an $80, $90. I like $36.50 for sure. So let's jump in. I actually found more of the serums than I think I've ever seen. I mean, I know I've hauled these two for sure. I've never seen this one, and I believe I've hauled this one. So I found the little serums, if my camera would focus. These remind me of Elizabeth Arden. Is that who I'm thinking of? I definitely think they're dupes to something like that. This is so the dark navy's retinol. Then we have the copper, which is a vitamin C. Then we have the hyaluronic acid, which I want to talk about this one in a second. And then we have the pearly beige, which is niacinamide. Hyaluronic acid is something that I feel like is so underrated, and I don't know everything about skincare, but this. If you have like wrinkles, not all of them are actually like wrinkles. Some of the lines in your skin is actually from dehydration, and that's where you're gonna want hyaluronic acid. So whoever needed to hear that. So anyways, I found these. Then I did. I was traveling and I shoved this in my suitcase because let me tell you, these little school buses, ephemera, that's what I call it, but they're called large foil classroom decors. They're the teaching tree section. They're made for like teachers and their boards, you know, all that stuff, decorating. I use them as ephemera for junk journaling, but this little school bus is gone in my area. I don't even think they're being printed anymore. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. Definitely in my Dallas area of the stores I'm going to, these are not there. Maybe they're making a comeback. I don't know. But I had to get more school buses. And then I also got the little, you know, the board, the whiteboard, and the pencil kind of look. And I had to get these. It's the same situation with these school buses. This is also just so incredibly rare for me to find. This particular Crayola Flashcard pack. These are actually they're in my top 3. They might be number 1. Hang on, let me just double check. They might actually be #1. Yeah, they are. The ones with the cherry. This is just like my absolute favorite. You come in a, like reds here, and then on the other side of reds are blues. Then you get oranges, and then on that side is purple, yellow. Yellow's so cute. It's got a little school bus, and then on this side is green. And then pink. Look at me seeing the colors and saying it. Brown, matches my outfit. And then we've got teal. And then on this side is white, and then black on the side. Wait, no, my bad. Gray, and on this side, white. Okay, so this, I actually thought I bought 4 of these. I don't know if they're like floating around in my luggage and I just didn't grab it. Hang on, let me see. Did I? I did. I bought 4 of these. Okay, I was about to say. So I absolutely adore them. Speaking of, letting you guys know, my newest junk journal kit has dropped on Etsy. I'm not restocking these, so if it sells out, it sells out. And I don't even know if I'm ever gonna do another Candyland again. So if you want my very first Candyland drop, obviously has a candy theme. It's packed with goodies. And this junk journal kit actually comes with the Candyland little golden book. So if you wanted to deconstruct your Candyland book and create your own junk journal with this, you can. You can tear out the pages and junk journal with it. It's so cute. My members, you guys are getting a video tonight of me working a junk journal tonight. We're actually creating a very easy and cute journal, actually. And then we're going to be junk journaling in it together weekly. So if you also want to be part of my membership, like you get this channel for free, you get my vlogs for free, you always will. Member videos is $5.99 a month and $5.99 a month, and you get 3 extra videos a week, and you get to request the videos. And of course I get requested for junk journaling and planning and stuff like that. So if you want those kinds of videos, you can become part of the membership, and I'll leave the link down below in case you want to sign up. So anyways, but if you want this junk journal kit, there's only a couple left because people already knew when I was posting it and they're scooping it up. So if you want one, there's that. Okay, and it supports me and my channel too if you love doing that. So thank you so much. Okay, then I had these on my watch list to find, and even though I probably could have found them somewhere in Dallas, I went ahead and got them while I was in Jacksonville because I fell in love with this one recently. I'm actually wearing it now. It doesn't look like much on my lips, I'm not gonna lie, okay? These are lip balms, so they're gonna have more of a sheer tint. But what I love about it is I love lip balms more than anything. They don't make my lips feel dry. These are so good. And this is in the color Sheer Nude, and this is in the color Sheer Glow. And I'll either do it first before a lipstick, I'll do it first before a lipstick, then this on top of the lipstick. It's my favorite thing to do. So go get these, they're so good. What was that noise? Micah? Yeah. What was that? How does she not know? Did y'all hear her? She said, I don't know. I heard something. Anyways, then I found these. I haven't even seen anyone haul this, but to be honest, I'm not watching very much in the Dollar Tree realm. Like, I'll just be scrolling through TikTok and I'll see like Dollar Tree hauls, but these beauty blenders are so cute, and they're supposed to look like lemons. And I think that's what makes it so cute. They're latex free, safe for all skin types, works with wet or dry makeup. That's crazy. And of course they're reusable. You can wash them. So these are beautiful. They're going to be really pretty for like a gift basket and gift giving. So love that. Then I found a Be Pure makeup remover cleansing oil. What? Look at that. And then look at how they did the price tag. But with this one, you can actually tear it. So if you look closely, there's the little tear feature there, which I like because, and then you kind of tear into the, see, now I've ruined it. See, then it goes, I don't know. But anyways, this is a cleansing oil. This is something that I recently just kind of got to in like the last year of my life, was double cleansing my face. And I highly recommend it, especially if you wear makeup and you wear a lot of eye makeup and it just never fully comes off. It's because you need a 2-step cleansing routine. You need an oil base first. The oils is what's gonna get all your mascara off. I will link the one I use from Amazon down below, but look, Dollar Tree has one for $1.25. I love that it's 1 fluid ounce. I'm gonna throw this in my travel because I don't travel with my other oil. So this is definitely travel worthy. This is great, love it. And with jojoba and rose oil, love that even more. And then you're gonna do this oil and then you're gonna rinse it off. I usually take like my Dollar Tree makeup like wipe thingy, my little towel thing, and then get more of my makeup off. And then I go in with my wash, my face wash. So that's your 2-step basically. Okay, then I found, I've seen these drinks. You know where I see them? On TikTok, where people are like playing the game where you have to like match. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like there's a box in front of you and you can't see what's inside the box. Only the person that is kind of manning the box can see. So there's like 2 of them. So you have to find out where this yellow one is like, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. But anyways, that's where I see these drinks all the time. But these are actually the hydration sticks. So I've never seen that before. I've seen the drinks in the cans at Dollar Tree before, but not in this pack. And I thought that was really cool. Also, I love the packaging. 10 out of 10 for junk journaling, so I'm gonna use that. I know. See, like this one, I'm gonna use for 4th of July. And the one item that I'm shocked I even found. I didn't find anything else. I know that Be Pure has been putting out the hand sanitizer cases. They've put out new hand sanitizers. This is the only thing I found and the only color in the case that I found. I'm happy with this. Like sometimes I can't sleep at night because I'm not finding anything. But anyways, made of silicone, has the little keychain ring, which I love. And I'm just gonna put the hand sanitizers that I have. I think the ones that I have in my car. Also, this does not total $36.50. That's because I bought a thermal bag. Do you know the ones where you can like keep cool and hot food and stuff in it? I bought that for the beach. I popped into this Dollar Tree and I was like, I gotta head to the beach. Stat. I just wanted to sit there. I wanted to unwind and relax. And I was just so excited because I was like, I had no idea I was gonna be on the beach today. So I bought a thermal bag. Then I bought a berry Powerade, a lime Powerade, and I got myself 2 Cokes and some gum for, take back to the hotel. And then I got a Reese's peanut butter cups and ate that immediately. And I also got a pack of gummy bears, which I did end up eating on my flight on the way home. So that is $36.50, I think. So anyways, there's that. But I'm actually gonna show you guys what's in this bag. I just forgot, Micah just left. One thing that I am trying to collect now, I wish I would have started this when I first started traveling, but I want to collect 2 things for sure. I want to collect postcards and keychains. And so I got my postcards. So this one's just very iconic, you know, there's always the name and like the pictures inside of it. And then this one I thought was really cute. I thought I could junk journal with her. What does it say? Florida's great, but I miss you. And it's cute that they're like little stampus right there too. And then this one actually says Jacksonville. I love Jacksonville actually. I think that if I would have done more proper work in moving to Florida, I probably would have moved back home. But we won't go there. But yeah, this one's super cute. Love it. And then I got this one that has like all the Florida sites and stuff on it. So I've been to Tampa. I used to live in the Panhandle by Pensacola. You probably already figured that out. I've been to Fort Lauderdale. I've been to Miami. I've been to Orlando. I've now been to Jacksonville. Boca Raton, Pompano Beach. I've been to all those little places. Like my mom actually used to live in Pompano Beach back when Micah was like 3 years old. And where else have I been? I haven't been to Naples. I've also been to Key West. So I've never been to Tallahassee. I've been to St. Petersburg, but that's also like Tampa. So anyways, I also would love to go to Sarasota. Actually, Sarasota, when I first knew I was like gonna make my way to Florida, Sarasota was actually one of the places where I actually thought I was gonna end up. And I changed my mind at the last minute. And now here I am. Anyways, moving on. Then here's the keychain that I ended up on. There were a lot of keychains and I was actually really struggling with picking one. And in the end, I went with this one. So the orange is super cute. Florida Sunshine, says Jacksonville Beach, Florida. And then I got this little shark for Micah. This was like a gift shop store. It was literally on the beach. That's where I got my towel. And I knew I had to get Micah something. So I got this little crochet shark. Now they had mostly all turtles. And I was like, oh, I overbuy Micah turtles because she loves turtles. I was like, you know what, let me see if they have anything else. And I dug through the whole thing and I found a little shark and I thought he was cute. So I need to give that to her when she comes back. But that is my Jacksonville Beach, Florida trip. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, stick around. Helps me, helps my channel. Thank you so much. And I'm going to take you guys along with me wherever I travel. So there could be a potential for a lot of traveling coming up. And I think I'm definitely going to be hitting some repeat places, which I'm very excited about. And then some new places I've never been to, which I'm also equally excited about. But that's it. I mean, to score this alone for me was a major deal. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm happy. You know, I didn't get absolutely everything that I know is out there, but I'm happy with this. And I'm gonna link my Candyland junk journal, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.